I wasn't worth advocating for because of who my dad was. My dad always reminded me of who I was. And I think back to a very specific time. I don't think I've shared this on this podcast, but my previous, I worked for an organization and I worked for a nonprofit, and the one of the C-suite executives had sexually assaulted me, and I went to HR about it, and it was my father who was the one who advocated for me to do that. Um, and there were women in my family and in my life who were like, "What were you wearing?"
Mm.
That was their response. And the fact that a man who also just happened to be my father was saying it doesn't matter if Amanda showed up to work naked. He was being,
Yeah.
you know, he was my if you know my father, you know his he's a straight shooting New Yorker. And he I knew exactly what he meant. And it was what pushed me to speak up for myself. And that's one example of an opportunity that I'm glad that I leaned into. And I was young. I was a young executive, so I also felt that retaliation could have been something that happened to me, and it didn't. But I also ended up leaving that job. So I think that that is an example of something that has also helped um, me become very specific about where I spend my time, who I spend my time with, and raising those standards, not only professionally, but personally in my life.